A man is dead in Northampton. A boy fights for his life. 4 people are in custody. In Australia, they are talking about bird feeders and flu. In Papua New Guinea, a member of parliament is asking where the emergency money is. Some things move faster than the systems built to stop them. A championship club is in talks to sign a World Cup captain. Swansea City are negotiating a transfer deal worth £3 million. The player led his national team at the World Cup. The move would be a major coup for the Welsh side. They currently play in the second tier of English football. The signing would bring genuine international pedigree to the Liberty Stadium. Swansea are hoping to complete the deal in the coming days. The transfer fee represents a significant investment for a championship club. It signals ambition from Swansea's owners. talkSPORT reported this. Taiwan has charged 9 people with illegally exporting advanced artificial intelligence servers to mainland China. The servers contain graphics processing units known as B300S, which are banned from sale to China. Among those charged are 2 employees from Supermicro and 1 from NVIDIA. Prosecutors announced the charges on Monday. The case adds fresh tension to the technology rivalry between the United States and China. Both countries are competing for dominance in artificial intelligence development. Export controls on advanced chips have become a key battleground in that competition. The B300 processors are considered high-end equipment for AI work. Guardian World reported this. A man has died and a boy is in critical condition after a double stabbing at a skate park. The attack happened in Northampton. Police have launched a murder investigation. 4 people have been arrested in connection with the incident. The victims' identities have not been released. Telegraph reported this. Police have carried out a major operation targeting cybercrime networks across West Africa. The crackdown focused on romance scams and investment fraud. 39 people were arrested in South Africa as part of the action. Authorities say the suspects were involved in schemes that trick victims into fake relationships or fraudulent investment opportunities. The operation was coordinated across multiple countries. Romance scams typically involve criminals posing as potential partners online to extract money from victims. Investment scams promise high returns that never materialize. South Africa was one of several nations involved in the arrests. The suspects now face charges related to the alleged fraud schemes. BBC Africa reported this. A Chinese ship has been caught carrying banned shark fins in the Pacific Ocean. The vessel was detained during a surveillance operation. 3 other ships were also stopped. 11 Pacific Island nations carry out the crackdown. The U.S. Coast Guard assisted them. The operation targeted illegal fishing in Pacific waters. Shark finning is banned under international conservation agreements, though enforcement across the vast ocean remains difficult. CBS News reported this. 4 ships detained in the Pacific, one of them Chinese, carrying banned shark fins. 11 island nations working together, backed by the U.S. Coast Guard. Now to Australia. A sexual assault allegation at the Sydney Swans. The conversation moved quickly to premiership points and suspensions instead. A sexual assault allegation has been linked to the Sydney Swans Football Club. The AFL community's immediate response focused on premiership points and potential player suspensions. But many fans say that misses the point entirely. They want to know how the football industry handles allegations of violence against women when they emerge. Sports writer and editor Martin Pegan spoke about the issue with host Matilda Bosley. They discussed why the conversation around these allegations needs to change and how that might happen. The discussion is available as a podcast. Guardian Australia reported this. Runway safety is back under scrutiny in Australia. Recent incidents at Sydney Airport have raised concerns about how aircraft movements are managed on the ground. The focus has sharpened after examining more than 2 decades of data. 22 years of records are now being analyzed to understand patterns and risks. Sydney Airport have been at the center of the latest events. The incidents there have prompted authorities to look more closely at procedures. The data review covers incidents stretching back to the early 2000s. It aims to identify what has gone wrong and where improvements are needed. Aviation safety experts say the findings matter beyond Sydney. Other airports across the country could learn from what the numbers show. SBS Australia reported this. The Scottish champions looked comfortable. They were 4 goals up on aggregate against Lask in their Champions League qualifier when Callum McGregor scored a deflected goal in the 21st minute. Then it all fell apart. Celtic lost 5-1 in Austria. They're out of the Champions League for the 2nd year in a row. The defeat in Linz means they've lost more than £20 million in prize money and television revenue. It's one of the worst European results in the club's history. Guardian Football reported this. Australia's bird flu outbreak is spreading. Backyard bird feeders could be making the problem worse. The feeders are breeding different species together in ways that don't happen naturally. That creates unexpected hotspots for the H5N1 virus to spread between birds. Experts say the safest option is to stop feeding altogether. If people do continue, they should put out smaller amounts of food and avoid hand feeding. Careful cleaning of feeders also helps reduce the danger. The risk applies to anyone with a backyard feeder in areas where the outbreak is active. ScienceDaily reported this. North Fly Province is in a critical stage of the El Niño disaster. That's the warning from the province's Member of Parliament in the National Assembly. James Donald has challenged the Health, HIV, and National Emergency Services Minister to explain how relief funds will be distributed. He directed his question to Dr. Billy Joseph during parliamentary proceedings. Donald wants to know when help will arrive. The El Niño weather pattern has been causing drought and food shortages across Papua New Guinea's lowland areas. North Fly is one of the country's most remote provinces. PNG Post-Courier reported this.